Well, good morning, welcome to Chasing Chunks TV and welcome to Caravan Carping Part 3. You join me this time at Warren Farm Holiday Camp, and I am literally about 10 minutes down the road from Burnham-on-Sea, which I've done my previous two episodes, episode 1 and episode 2. First one was at the Haven site, the second one was at Lakeside. Both of them are pretty busy at the moment, but we did manage to get a booking down on here, and yeah, with a bit of splash of fishing involved as well, because they've got a 3-acre purpose built lake with mixed fishery in here, bream, tench, you know, all the coarse fish, with also some nice specimen fish in here as well. I'm told a couple of the 20s in here are really nice looking fish. One is a ghosty, so I wouldn't mind catching that for this trip, but we are asking a little bit much for the couple of hours that I'm going to be fishing. But this morning was absolutely freezing. We've still got minus conditions, we've still got really cold weather until obviously the sun comes up, and yeah, it is pretty unpleasant. That's why I've got my big thick coat on this morning. Now, unfortunately, one of the rules on the lake is that you can't use your own boilies. So with that in mind, there's no way am I buying any boilies, so basically I'm just using solid bags for this session. Now, I'm told this place is a little bit of an easier water to fish, and there's quite a few fish in here. Going by the colour of the water, there probably is as well, and going by what I've seen this morning, which just down to the left hand side where I'm fishing, funny enough, it was literally like a cauldron and there was just fizzing up all over the place. So basically I've just put a couple of solid bags over towards the snag bush down to the left, which we'll probably see a bit later on, and one over to where I've seen them bubbling towards the island on the feature over there. So again, I'm going to be just coming down for a couple of hours each day, as and when I can, and if I can, and we'll see whether we can catch a couple of the fish out of here. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll catch a couple, just going by what I've seen this morning with them fish down to the right hand side. I'm sure it ain't going to be long before one of them rods takes off and we get into our first fish. So hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you get some sort of insight to the lake if you decide to come down here and come and have a caravan trip, or just come down with your tourer. There's a little bit of everything here, and you want to do a little bit of fishing, then this lake may interest you. Got to be honest, really clean. The swims are all really well maintained. Obviously the grounds as well are all maintained. I had a little bit of a walk around yesterday and it's literally immaculate, like, to be fair, most of the caravan sites that I've been to are. So I'll see you in a bit, and I'm going to get me flask out and have a nice cup of tea this morning, try and warm myself up. See you in a bit, guys. Not too sure what this is, guys. Definitely a carp, I think. What's these posts? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oosh. First carp of the trip. Right, so that snag bush down to the left hand side, where I see them fizzing, has literally just gone off. Half an hour it's been in the water, and nice chunky common for the win. Right, so I'm going to put it back, get this rod back out. Hopefully maybe a few more, especially going by how quick this one went off. So I'm more than pleased with this for the first fish and for the very short time I've been down here. Oh, let's get this rod back out. Bang on the button. Right, back out fishing again. Let's hope I have a couple more like that, because that's absolutely superb, to be fair. Well, I don't think it's going to be too long before this right hand rod literally tears off. There's been about 2 showers over the top of it in the span of half an hour, and I'm sure it's going to go. Come on, the carp whisperer. Come on. Right, proper drop back there, guys. Gosh, that literally come right in. It's only a small carp, I think. Literally tiny little thing. Come on. Oh dear. Tell you what, it's giving a good account for itself, I tell you. Certainly don't want to come up. Come on. Right, so fish number 2, little scamp of a common, but I'll still climb it, even though I'm out for a couple of hours. It's still very welcome, and she definitely give a good account for herself, and just wouldn't come up, so yeah, I'll climb it. Right, let's slip her back, let's get this rod back out, let's get it fishing. Come on, number 3. So unfortunately these 2 rods have got to come in. Couple of hours done, couple of fish caught. Not a bad result if I say so myself, for the first time ever fishing the lake. Next time I come down I may do something a little bit different. Basically I'm going to try and fish right down in that channel, because I've had a little bit of a lead around with the bear rod, and basically it just drops off into like a canal type situation, right down the centre of the lake. And I think if I can target that right hand rod, I know I've caught a fish on it just on the corner of that island, but I think if I can get that rod in that area first thing in the morning, a little bit more deeper, I'm sure and positive that them fish will be running up and down that little bit of a channel that's out there. So that's my theory for tomorrow. We'll see whether it comes good. I may even swing another rod somewhere else to see if I can get myself a few more extra bites, but at the moment, again, I'm pleased with what I've got. May have a little bit of a walk around, bring the camera with me a little bit later if I get time. If not, I'll see you next time down here. Ta-ra, guys. Back a little bit. Go. Can you believe it? He's mine. Come on. So 4 o'clock on the afternoon, you've just seen me put that carp back, and literally I was going to pick the camera up after just putting the second rod out, but I didn't even have a chance to have a little cast around. The first rod was away within a couple of minutes. So basically when I come, I just got a bare lead and I just targeted the side of the island over there. I always like to target the tips or the points of islands because I do think the fish use them as a patrol route and just trim across when they're going into different areas, and that's why I always seem to target them areas. So basically got the lead, cast over there and had a little draw back and it went tap 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 tap, put it in the clip, put a solid bag on there, cast out there, and it was out there for a couple of minutes with the wind with that common. The right hand rod has just gone down into a sheltered bay just down to the right. Just feels ever so nice down there and a little bit warmer out the wind, and there's a nice overhanging bush as well, so basically I've just gone off the edge of that, and yeah, we'll see whether we can get into another one before we have to take off in the next couple of hours. So put no bait out, got no bait at all. Again, this is why I'm only using solid bags as a presentation. Again, lots of liquid in the solid bags, bright fluoro wafters. Again, because the lake is so murky and cloudy, you've got to give them fish something to home in on, and to be fair, it's getting me the bites. So yeah, all good. Now I'm round on swim 16. The reason why I'm round on swim 16 is because a guy has gone into swim 2 that I was in this morning. I don't know whether he actually seen me catch any fish, but nevertheless, you know, he's in there, and he's pushed me round into this swim. The reason why I've picked this swim is, like swim 2, it gives me a lot of scope out there, being such on a point that I can fish different areas of the lake if I need to, and it gives me a good bit of water to fish to. So this is where I'm going to be for, you know, the next hour and a half, and let's see whether we can catch another one. Ta-da. We're in again off that bush this time. Right, I'm not going to get that out to be photoed, but yeah, another nice little common. Seems to be a little bit of a theme in here, commons. Just flick that rod back out, not put it out on a solid bag because I've only got half an hour left. So basically I've just got the solid bag rig and just flicked it back out there. Again, no point putting a solid bag out, wasting that solid bag for half an hour. I'd rather just flick that out. If there is some fish there, there is still a chance of a bite, but yeah, time's ticking and I've got half an hour left. So I'm back where I was last night. The reason is because there is literally no cover around there. I've got a little bit of a tree here to give me a little bit of coverage from the wind and the rain. But when you go around here, oh my god, it is absolutely freezing. Right, let's get these rods out. I've already got this one clipped up, thanks to me clipping it up last night just before I'm going. And I'm just going to inject a little bit of liquid into there again. Just put it around the hook bait so it just covers the hook bait. Lovely. I'm just waiting for these geese just to bugger off so I can get this rod out. Come on. Come on. You're right where I need to be. Move. Come on, move. And the other one decides to come across. Right. That's the one. You see how I've just got this all marked up, so I can keep finding the spot. Have a different tone today. Oh yeah, carpet. Right, second rod out. Unfortunately, I've got to do a bag for this one. I ran out of time yesterday. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Solid bags are not the easiest thing to do, are they, when your hands are absolutely freezing? There we go, I think I've got it now. That's it. You don't have to be neat. I'm not casting far, so just enough just to get that bag down and compact. That'll do. Oh, we've got it. Come on. Fish in the net. I'm just getting this rod ready as I was before I got the take, and I want to get this out as quick as I can, just due to the weather conditions. I don't want it actually melting before I can cast it out. Bloody hell, this wind is bitter. Beautiful. Nice fish though. Again, lovely mouth on it. Very clean. Yeah, it's a smart fish that. Just going to put a little bit of mouth care on it. And we'll pop it back. So I'll see you in a minute. I'm in again. Same spot. Watch it doesn't go around here. Come on. Yeah. Let's get him round here. There we go. I haven't seen these fish yet. Well, I certainly don't want to come up. Come on. Good sport, man, good sport. Come on. Tell you what, for a small one, you know, I've given up a good account for himself. Come on. Oh, you ain't going under there. Like a frigging torpedo, this one. Oh, goodness me. Come on. I think he might. I'd say running about £10, £12 that one. I'll tell you what, he'd give a good account for himself for such a small fish. So, respect. Right, let's get this one back, get this rod back out, and we've got him on the run. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, that has been a very, very hectic half an hour, hasn't it? 2 fish on the bank in very short time. I'm glad I'm in between these 2 trees because this wind is pushing down to the right hand side, and oh, here we go again. Come on, come round here. Oh, this one's gone. The one that got away, eh? Alright, let's get this rod back out. That's a fish. Spot on where I wanted it, that. Oh, that one's going. Whoosh. Oh, he didn't like that. I think it was a pike, I think. Jesus, mate. I'm getting absolutely soaked. Now, I've actually seen this fish because it literally jumped out the water. Oh, in fact, you know the common, it's actually a mirror. The first mirror of the trip. Okay, okay, we'll get you in. Tell you what, it's a nice fish there. Come on. Again, superb mouth on it. Makes you wonder whether these fish have recently been stocked or they haven't been caught very much. It's absolutely pristine, that fish. Right, let's put some earth care on it. Let's slip it back. Big drop back. Not too sure whether to hit that, to be fair. Or it's just done me. I think I've just been done with that one. Freezing. Right, I'll see you in a couple of hours or tomorrow. I must be absolutely tapped in the head. Wednesday afternoon, 3:30, and I've decided to drop back down for a couple of hours this afternoon while I've got a little bit of time. We've got torrential wind and rain. And the only thing I've got to cover me is a handheld brolly, which I've borrowed. And yeah, I'm going to attempt to try and catch a carp in this short time again. Put rods back on that spot that's been producing and see whether we can grab a fish out of here for my efforts of getting wet. So I'll probably concede after I'm absolutely soaked and I've totally fed up with the wind battering me. But you know what, I'm not going to catch them inside the caravan. You've got to come back out, and eventually you've got to get out here and get these rods out and get some lines out. So I wish me luck, guys. Enjoy this afternoon. Let's crack on. Right, I've already clipped up from earlier. It's just a case of putting it out there on the spot. Do. So, rods are out for the afternoon. Let's see whether we can catch ourselves an afternoon carp. The only thing different is the position of the right hand rod, which I put down into the bay this morning. Didn't get a fish off it. All the fish was coming on the left hand rod onto the corner of the island. With that in mind, I've basically got that right hand rod and I've pulled it to the right of that spot, a little bit back, just on the edge of the island, 2 rod lengths out. So if they are intercepting, then I've got another parcel of bait out there to try and, well, increase my chances of getting a pick up this afternoon. So I'm going to sit back, chill out for a bit, get absolutely wet, and get behind these bushes and enjoy the afternoon. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Well, that didn't take long. Well, another small comment on that spot, and another very clean example. These must be stockies that I've put in, these are, but keep at them and I'm sure we'll get through to something bigger in the end. Oh, the joys of getting wet, chasing for these carp. We are living a yellow submarine. Well, I am getting soaked with every minute passes, the wetter I get. Just on the current on the left hand rod, I think I literally got done, so I'm just going to give that another 15 minutes. If it don't go, I'm going to bring it in and put it back out. It was definitely probably a fish picking it up or a very hard liner, but considering I ain't had a bite on it and there's fish there because I've seen them, that possibility that I have been done on that rod. Half an hour since I had that vicious liner, or that fish got away with it, so just out of precaution I'm going to bring it in and put it back out. Right, back out on the spot. Let's see what we can do with that. Right, we're in again. This is the rod on the right, which was just out off the island, probably about 2 or 3 rod lengths out. Another barney rubble. Right, so another fish. This one a little bit more bigger than the stamp we've been having, but not really what I want. Where are them 20s? Where are them bigger fish? Let's slip this one back and leave that rod out. To be fair, I'm just going to leave that one on the spot, and if it don't go within the next 20 minutes, I'm going to reel in and get back off to the caravan and get prepped for tomorrow. So guys, 5:45, got about 15 minutes left before I need to wrap up and get back off to the caravan. I am literally soaked to the bone. The rod that's just done me a fish, I've put back in the bag. I really wasn't expecting that rod to go, to be fair. Most of the runs have been coming off this left hand rod on the spot, but it done us a fish. Little bright yellow pop up again in the bag, loads of traction. Obviously a fish has gone over the top of it, or a group of fish, and one has dropped down on it. Result. So this will probably be my last update. The next time you'll see me is in the morning. I'm going to go back home, tie some rigs, get prepped for tomorrow, come down, and it's my last couple of hours down here in the morning, and I'm going to try my hardest to get down on the afternoon, as I have done for most of the 4 days that I've been on, or should I say 3 days, 4 days tomorrow, and we'll be back out at them chasing. So fingers crossed we can get into something a little bit bigger. Most of the fish have been low doubles, apart from the first one we had over in the morning. Oh, there we go, there's a fish. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? It's on a tight line. That's a fish, isn't it? Yes. No? No. Yes, I don't know. I think that could be a bream. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's one of them. Right, where's the net? And that is the end of this trip out. I'll see you in the morning, bright and early, out chasing, hopefully, a chunk. Bye bye. Well, good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm enjoying my last morning down here at Warren Farm. The rods are out and we're waiting for a bite. Now, unfortunately, the rods and myself have been pretty productive down here for the past couple of days with quite a few fish caught. However, we haven't managed to get into the bigger stamper fish as yet, so I'm hoping my last trip down there is going to be productive and we finally get something with a bigger stamp behind it. However, every fish that I've caught has been welcome, and to catch anything while I'm on holiday is always a bonus. And let's be honest, to be able to just come out in the mornings like this, enjoy this sunrise, is an absolute pleasure. So I'm going to chill out for the morning. I'm going to get my flask out, have me a lovely cup of tea and wait for one of these rods to rattle off. However, the other rod hasn't gone out yet. I've been seeing a lot of fish down to my right hand side, so I may just put a rod over there. I'm just keep watching it at the moment, keep watching them carp rise, and if it continues then a rod's going down to my right hand side. So enjoy the morning, guys, and hopefully it's a productive one. Well, first fish of the morning. I'd say just a low double. Not going to get it out. Just slip it back, send it on its way. Fish number 2. Another small fish, to be fair. And again, rather than it come off the corner of this island, it's come out into open water once again. So it seems to be that rod that's doing the fish today. Right. So, rods have stayed quiet. We've had 2 fish, but nowhere near as productive as the other morning. I think the fish, where I've been seeing them, like over there, is over towards the far corner. And yes, I could have moved, but because I am picking off the odd fish over here, I've decided to stop here. I don't really want to cart all my gear round onto fish. I'd rather just sit here and just wait it out and see whether we can pick fish off as they're coming round, which we have been doing. It's on that right hand rod out into open water. Left hand rod stay quiet, which is amazing considering we're picking all the fish up from that area the other day and the past couple of days. But that's carp fishing, isn't it? You've got to really be on them to start to catch them. And though if I was in a syndicate situation or any sort of situation where I could, or you would usually get the rods, get round there and continue to stick rods to them and catch them. But I'm not, I'm on holiday and I just want to chill out and just put a couple of rods out just as a little bit of a relaxing situation rather than, you know, go around chasing them and getting all stressed out about moving and everything that comes with it. So, sun's coming out, carp's going to come off, and I'm going to enjoy the last hour down here, enjoying my time. My time down here at Warren Farm is done, and caravan carping part 3 is over. I've had a fantastic holiday, I've had some fantastic fishing and caught loads of fish. And if you want to find out more information on Warren Farm, then I'll leave the link to their website below. If you want to come down here and have a little bit of fishing, then if you stick to the principles that I've mentioned in this video, with bright fluoro hook baits, lots of attraction round your hook bait, then you'll be sure to catch from down here. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It'd be greatly appreciated if you supported my channel. Just down in one of these corners you'll find a little red icon. Smash that, come and subscribe to my channel, and just underneath this video to the right you'll find a bell icon, and click on that and never miss another video from me again. So from me and Warren Farm, it's a bish bash bosh, keep it tosh, wet nets, tight lines. See you on my next video, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.